Welcome back to Ghost Central Station, where the line between ghosts and the real world is always a little blurry. Tonight we've got a story straight from the spooky mists of the Scottish Highlands, a place where legends and curses seem to linger in the air. A listener named Ryan emailed us this story. Our storyteller thought he was just on a simple vacation, but after a quick moment of disrespect, he found himself at the mercy of something he couldn't explain. Let's hear what happened when Ryan came face to face with something far more unsettling than he ever expected.
Okay, man, I gotta tell you about the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. This is straight out of a scary movie, but I swear it's all true. So, Emily and I went on this trip to the Scottish Highlands a few days ago. Beautiful place, green hills, fog everywhere, and of course a bunch of ghost stories. Emily's really into that stuff. Me? I thought it was fun, but just stories. Anyway, on our third day we found this old tomb way off in the woods. It was creepy in a cool way, with moss all over it and some ancient carvings. The guy buried there was called Ewan McCrae. The locals say his spirit still haunts the place because of some curse or something. So, we're standing there, and Emily does this little prayer. She's always respectful about things like that. I was not. I kicked a rock at the tomb and made some dumb joke like, "What's the point of showing respect to someone who's been dead for centuries?" Emily gave me that "you're being an idiot" look, but I just shrugged it off. Well, I didn't think much more about the tomb in the woods until that night. After we got back to the hotel, we had dinner, chilled by the fire, and went to bed. I was out cold. Next thing I know, it's the middle of the night and I'm standing barefoot in front of that darn tomb. Yeah, you heard me right. Barefoot, in pajamas, in the middle of nowhere. And here's the thing. I don't sleepwalk. I've never done it in my life. But there I was, standing there like some idiot, staring at Ewan McCrae's grave with no idea how I got there. It was like my brain was on autopilot. I felt weirdly calm, too, like I was supposed to be there. And then I heard it. A voice. It wasn't loud or anything, more like a quiet voice carried on the wind. It just kept saying, "Come back to me." Over and over. Not threatening, but familiar, if that makes sense. Like it had been waiting for me. Then, boom! Morning! I hear Emily calling my name and I snap out of whatever weird trance I was in. She's standing there, totally freaked out. "Ryan, what the heck are you doing out here?" she says. And all I can say is, I have no idea. I felt like I'd just woken up from the deepest sleep ever. My head was fuzzy, my feet were frozen, and I had no memory of leaving the hotel. When we got back to the village, some old guy told us, "The dead don't like being disrespected." That's when it hit me, kicking the rock, making that stupid joke. I don't know what I was thinking. Emily dragged me back to the hotel and the locals told us to get out of town before nightfall. They said once the dead get a hold of you, they don't always let go. I didn't sleep at all that night. I just kept lying there listening to every little sound. And right as I was starting to doze off, I swear I heard it again. A whisper. It said my name. Ryan. I don't know, man. I've never believed in ghosts or curses or any of that stuff. But after that night, let's just say I'm not messing with any more tombs anytime soon.
Now, here's where I turn it over to you. What do you think? Was Ryan simply a victim of his own imagination, guided by the creepy atmosphere of an old Scottish legend? Or was there something far more sinister at play? The connection between disrespecting the dead and supernatural consequences is a common thread in folklore. But stories like these make you wonder if there's more to it than just superstition. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've had your own spooky encounter, don't keep it to yourself. Share your story in the comments and it might just be featured in a future video. We'd love to hear what the supernatural has thrown your way.